Kayla with the CCS, and welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed their summer. I hope you guys had a well-needed break. Now that we're back, I hope we're just ready for a fresh new year and a fresh new start. While you're unpacking and getting your stuff ready in your dorms and your apartments for on-campus living, make sure you also went over to our website to cop some merch. You gotta rep the CCS while we're on campus. So, while getting back into the swing of things happening on campus, I wanted to give some quick and easy tips for back to school to help you as you're trying to rebuild your routines for while you're on campus. I know moving from the summertime, we have more free time. We might be working during the summertime, but now that we're back in school, we have practices, we have classes, we have different things that we're also trying to work on a little bit more time management than we had because we had a little bit more leniency over the summer, but now we really want to get back into our routines. 5 quick and easy tips that will help you to get back into these routines a little bit easier. Tip number 1 is to create healthy habits. So within creating healthy habits, that can be easy things. Creating healthy habits can be as simple as getting in bed on time. I know that we might stay up late, we might have early mornings, setting your limits on times to get in bed by a specific time. If you know you have to wake up by a certain time, just to make sure you're getting an adequate amount of sleep still. It's to prioritize your sleep and your nutrition. Make sure you're drinking enough water every day. Make sure you have a water bottle that you can bring, that you can reuse, refill when you're going through different buildings on campus. Maybe you're outside exercising. You want to make sure that you're drinking enough water and you're also getting your electrolytes in. Also want to make sure that we are fueling our body with nutritional food. Make sure that we have the energy and the nutrition from the food that we're taking in. Tip number 3 is setting limits while we're getting back into routines. So just like I was saying, when we're getting our sleep routines and different things, we have to set limits on things that we might have taken a little bit more time to do. So an example is setting limits on technology. But we might have all heard about doom scrolling in. I recommend setting limits. Sometimes I set like a 5-minute timer. If I know that I want to be in bed by 9:30, I could maybe scroll for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, no more scrolling. I'm going to turn my phone off. I'm going to charge it. Once I put on the charger, then I'm not gonna touch it again until it's the morning time. So setting those limits with technology is really something that I've found to be helpful with. So working on my computer, I've also done things like I leave my phone in another room just to make sure I need to get done before I start getting distracted with my phone again. Tip number 4 is to be mindful and be able to recognize when you're getting stressed. So I know sometimes it might be a little bit hard to have to adapt to, especially with changes that are happening, living in new situations. Maybe you have a new coach, new teammates, and environments are changing consistently. So a lot of that might cause stress on you. You might have classes that are a little bit harder than last year, and you might become a little bit stressed. But don't worry, there are breathing techniques. Sometimes you need to just take a break. You need to take a little walk, maybe like a 5-minute reset. Sometimes maybe if you're at practice and you're a little bit overwhelmed, you might just have to go to the bathroom, take a little walk, come back, and just try to reset. Another thing that I found a little bit helpful is doing different things that will stimulate your brain in a way that you weren't doing it before. So if I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with something like homework and I feel like I have an essay that I need to do, but it feels like it's a little bit too much and I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed, doing different things like brain games, different activities, like sometimes even a puzzle, just small things that will get your brain off of what you're specifically thinking of. You're not doing work in a way that is making you stressed out, and it's kind of relieving your stress in a way where you feel like you can just not think about what you're doing, but you're still thinking about what you're doing. To set goals. I know sometimes we want to be really ambitious and we want to have these big goals that we know we want to achieve, but it's much easier when we break our big goals into smaller goals. So when we have a big goal that I know I want to achieve, I want to achieve a 4.0 GPA this semester. Now I know within that, that's going to take me breaking up my classes, breaking up my coursework, going to the campus resources, talking to my professor more, working on group activities. I might need to spend a little bit more time talking with my group and getting the necessary extra help that I know is going to be beneficial to me. And sometimes we have to take that extra step in order to achieve the goals that we really want to achieve. Reach out when you need help. There are so many people along your campuses that want to help you. They want to talk to you. They want to hear about your story. They want to hear about what you're struggling in, your interests, your passions, the different things, because we all know that everybody has a different story, and we also want to hear everybody's story. You might have athletic staff, athletic trainers. You might have admin that you can talk to. Maybe it's your coaches, maybe it's your assistant coach. There are a lot of different people within, not just athletics, also the campus communities that you can talk to if you have specific professors that you know you're pretty cool with, a part of something like SGA, and you might be comfortable with talking to an SGA advisor. There are different people that are all along campus. You'll get a major advisor, and they're really going to be people that can really help you with your goals and even day-to-day life. Like, they're not just there for like the school side of things. They really want to know about your personal life, help you develop and become a better person overall. There will be people that are on your campus that will be able to help you and want to see you grow within your wellness center or your health center, be able to support you in your different steps of life. I hope you enjoyed today's 5 tips on back to school and how to get back into the routine of being on campus. It's Layla here, and I will see you guys on next month's Mental Health Monday. Bye guys.